Hi, this is Dave Ford, President and Founder of the Atlantic Gold and Silver Centre. It's Monday the 29th of August 2016 and I'm doing this video just to say why we think right now is one of the best times to buy silver in the last 5 years. Okay, I've got 5 main reasons why I think that right now is a very good time to buy silver. The first 2 are based on price movement and technicals, so we're going to have a look at some charts. On this first chart, you can have a look at these 4 lines here that are called the moving averages. They represent the 20-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, the 100-day moving average, and the 200-day moving average. And they tell you whether the market is in a bull market or a bear market or undecided. Well, once the 100-day moving average is above the 200-day moving average, people say the market is technically in a bull market, i.e. it's in an uptrend. The fact that we've got all moving averages lining up, the 20 over the 50, over the 100, over the 200, confirm that this is quite a strong bull market. It's not a directionless sideways market, we are in an uptrend. The second reason is you look right here, we've had quite a nice dip in prices. We've been selling a lot of gold and silver last week as the price began to dip. So this is a classic buy the dip scenario. If we go back further in the chart and we look at the prices going back a few years, you can see that the $20 mark is actually a very critical level. Prices paused at $20 when silver was falling and stayed there for almost a year, trading around that area. So to come back to the $20 price is very significant, and we do expect it to stay here for a little bit before it ramps up. Thirdly, the economic outlook is still as poor as it was. The Federal Reserve keeps talking about a strengthening economy and the chance of raising interest rates. Now, this is what they call forward guidance, and it's really a way that they can try and manipulate the market without actually doing anything. Now, it's been 5 years since the quantitative easing program. They've raised rates 0.25% in that time, back in December, and even then, gold and silver rallied strongly. The Fed is losing its credibility. Most of the markets don't believe it. It's cried wolf once too often, and even if they do raise rates, I don't think anything is now going to happen to stop the price of silver and gold going up. Number 4, the gold price best opportunity was a few months back when gold dipped to $1,200 after a strong rally. We're now over $1,300. So that might have been the best point to get in for gold. However, the fact that gold is on such a strong tear, it's just confirming the move. It's not just silver that's going up, the whole precious metals asset classes are rising, and it'll be a good time, therefore, to get on board with either one of them, whichever you're thinking of investing in. The 5th and final reason why we think now is a great time to buy silver is because the Canadian dollar is weakening. The Canadian dollar is down 30% from parity. A lot of that was due to the oil price last year, but the Canadian government didn't help matters by deciding to reduce interest rates at the same time. They were trying to support the oil industry. All they've done is weaken the Canadian currency. They haven't really supported the oil industry at all. The oil price continues to remain weak. The currency is being devalued. We have a government that is intent on spending something like $30 billion in deficit spending. House prices in many parts of the country, although there's been a bit of overheating in the West, house prices are starting to ease off and possibly fall. There is no good economic news in Canada, and even one pundit this morning on MSN, an ex-trader, was talking about the Canadian dollar perhaps even losing another 30% of its value. If you want to buy into precious metals as asset class, now is an excellent time to do so before money really starts to lose its value. So there you go. There's my 5 reasons why I think right now is an excellent time to buy silver. Some of them are fundamental to do with the wider economy. Some of them are technical about the recent price moves in silver. Have a look for yourself, decide for yourself, and when you're ready to buy, give us a call. Thanks very much. See you again soon.